lies, you coward! What the hell are you laughing at?
You have to say what? Fight in the shade!
Recover!
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem Makadash. Send double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much peace, love, and salutation to Yakim out there pushing the word sincerity and truth. It's the brother Ariella. I'm just highlighting the shield of faith today. You know, right now we're in a time where prophecy is mounting up, and there's going to be more fiery darts from Satan sent out in the manner of just trying to get your mind on being distracted or feeling doubt. And we have to make sure to maintain faith. We just did a lesson on the spiritual seeds of greatness and highlighted the attribute of faith. Faith is critical, you know, and faith can definitely if you lack it, it can put the next man beside you in trouble. Because whenever a brother is lacking in faith or he's wavering in the spirit, the sense of charity is forgotten. And so, you know, when we start doubting, when we're unclear about what we're doing, when we're unclear about the mission, and we start to doubt, we lose our sense of charity and love. And whenever that happens, then we put other people that have been kind of entrusted with our unity at risk. Okay, because we're only thinking about ourselves. We're only thinking about our survival instead of the overall mission. And so we want to make sure to maintain that shield of faith. As I played that clip in 300 of all the men, you know, protecting themselves from the darts coming from the Persians by holding up their shield. And there's another example, and I'm going to get in that movie of, you know, having a lack of faith, you know, not being able to raise that shield, and how the scriptures talk about that a steward must be found faithful. If you don't have that attribute of faith, the Most High can't use you. Also, it talks about us being able to cleave unto the Lord with faith, you know. And so I want to read this real quick in the book of Romans. Romans chapter 12, verse 9, it said, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. When you read in the book of Sirach 25, it talks about we cleave unto the Lord through faith. All right, so let our love be without any type of dissimulation. And it says, be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another. Okay, putting other brothers ahead of ourselves, above what we want, right? So you get that word dissimulation. Dissimulation means unframed, undisguised, sincere. Okay, so we want to be able to sincerely approach this truth. All right, be able to sincerely love, or basically have charity, right? So I want to play this clip right here, famous clip of in 300 of this guy. He felt he wants to be a part of the camp. He wants to be a part of the team. And there was a critical component of a reason why he couldn't be a part of it. I'm going to play that real quick.
My mother's love led my parents to flee Sparta, lest I be discarded.
Your shield and armor.
My father, sir, I beg you, bold king, to permit me to redeem my father's name by serving you in combat. My father trained me to feel no fear, to make spear and shield and sword as much a part of me as my own beating heart. I will earn my father's armor, noble king, by serving you in the battle.
Fine thrust.
I will kill many Persians,
Raise your shield.
Sire.
Raise your shield as high as you can. Your father should have told you how our phalanx works. We fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength. Each Spartan protects the man to his left, thigh to neck, with his shield. A single weak spot, and the phalanx shatters.
So the phalanx is a military formation that the Spartans utilized in battle. And a critical component of that phalanx formation was the usage of the shield. Each man was responsible for being able to hold the strength of the formation by being able to raise their shield to protect not only themselves but the next man. And in like manner, I'm utilizing this for brothers' understanding of faith. You know, our faith and our walk and building upon it. You know, if a person is within our ranks that is found with lacking in faith, they can be a sore spot for that group, for everyone. So it's important for all of us to come mightily with faith.
Thigh to neck, Ephialtes. I am sorry, my friend, but not all of us were made to be soldiers.
But I...
If you want to help in a Spartan victory,
Yes.
clear the battlefield of the dead, tend the wounded, bring them water.
Now, he says, if you want to help, you know, clear the battlefield of the dead, tend to the wounded, bring water.
But as for the fight itself, I cannot use you.
You...
Now, in this case, you know, this guy, he gets upset but we know what the scriptures say. For those that basically don't have their faith, but they do believe, you know, any man bringing a prophet, even a drink of water, shall receive a prophet's reward. Now, if he was humble enough to accept that mission, he could have been with the group, you know what I'm saying? And he could have received a soldier's reward by just helping out. And so I'll say this to those people who maybe can't raise their shield in faith, you know, the shield of faith, you know, at least do something, bring something to the table. Don't get mad, you know, and cast off this truth, you know, and cast off this way. But at the same time, what's being highlighted is how important the shield of faith is overall. Scripture says in Genesis, the 15th chapter, first verse, it says, after these things, the word of the Lord came unto Abram in a vision, saying, fear not, Abraham, I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. Okay? And Abraham said, Lord power, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless, and the steward of my house is Eliezer of Damascus? And you can go read the story of how the Most High blessed Abraham and everything like that. But, you know, the overarching message is that the Most High is our shield, but we cling unto that shield through faith. Through faith, we cling unto that, and it's super important because as we come as a unified group, and we're all emboldened and empowered through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as we connect with each other, that magnifies the glory of the Most High, that magnifies His power within us, and we're able to do more. In the book of Leviticus 26:8, it says, and 5 of you shall chase 1,000, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. For I will have respect unto you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and establish my covenant with you. Okay? And so it says, 5 shall chase 100, and 100 shall put 10,000 to flight. And I'll close off with this last little excerpt, you know, of them actually utilizing this phalanx formation to fight off the Persians, which it was a small group of 300 Spartans, and we, you know, fighting this huge army of Persian warriors. But because they were unified, because they held formation, they understood each man came with his proper duty, what was given to him. Let's see what happens.
This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! And these shields, boys!
Remember this day, man, for it will be yours for all time.
Spartans! Lay down your weapons!
Persian! Come and get them! Hold! Give them nothing, but take from them everything! Stay! Not the best you can do!